Hello, new mama. Hi, thank you so much for watching. My name is Tentolo. Yeah, I'm Tentolo Mhlala, known as Titi. Yeah, so in this video, I wanted to talk about things to look out for to check if your baby is okay. All right, so maybe you are just like me, you are a new mom, or you're not even a new mom. This video is for you and you should listen. All right, so in my few months of being a mother, there's certain things that I actually check out for to check if my little one is doing okay. So I'm going to give you guys 4 things that you need to look out for. Please note that I'm not a doctor and I'm not a professional. This is just me, what I've noticed, and how I check if my baby is okay. So the first thing that I always do is to always check a temperature. So you need to make sure that you have a temperature thing, thermometer, or you check your baby's temperature. Check if the temperature is high and if it's low. Obviously, it should be like normal, So your normal temperature is obviously 36 degrees. It can't be like 39, 38, 37 for a newborn baby. 37 is fine, but hey, check that one, and it can't be too low, So always check the baby's temperature to check if she does not have a fever or not. Temperature is also important because sometimes, especially with newborns, I notice we like to dress our newborns because we're thinking, oh, they're so cold, and then we dress them, only to find that they start sweating and they start overheating, and yeah, which can lead to other complicated things in the end. So always do that. Check for your baby's temperatures. Babies are different. There's some kids who don't even sleep with a blanket because they overheat when they're sleeping with a blanket. I noticed with me, what had happened was when Tito was born, I was always making her wear a beanie. And I noticed that every time she'd wear a beanie, like she'd be hot, like she'd boil, like her temperature would be like extremely high. And I didn't know why or understand why. And I'd always make her wear socks on her feet. Until one day, Kevin decided to take off the beanie and to take off the socks. And then she stopped overheating. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I was making her wear too many clothes and it made her uncomfortable and she used to cry a lot. So yeah, so always make sure that your baby's temperature is fine and check it all the time, Be that mom, rather be a crazy mom, Yeah, check her temperature. The second thing that you always need to check for is to check your baby's breathing, especially with newborn babies. Newborn babies tend to have like a funny type of breathing. They tend to breathe very, very funny. They can make this check that, check that, check if it's normal, because the last thing that you want is for your baby to not get oxygen, then it damages their brain. So check your baby's breathing. If you notice that your baby is breathing funny or there's no air coming out, consult your doctor. Another thing is to also check the breathing. Check if it's fine. The third thing that you need to check is check your baby's skin for any rashes. Okay, so normally I remember with me, when Tita was born, first couple of days, mwah, beautiful skin. Next thing you know, boom, out of nowhere, she started getting her newborn rash. Then she started getting the cradle cap and all these other things. So that actually made me realize that I need to change the product that I'm using. After some time, the rash changed and it became red and it had pus inside. Then I started panicking. I was like, oh my word, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What's happening with this child? And then it also had a smell. So you need to check for that. After a while, when I realized that these products that I was using was not working for her, I decided to go to the doctor, and the doctor prescribed some medication to just help the rash go away. No, I'm lying. She didn't prescribe. She just said that I should use specific lotions, and she didn't prescribe that. And I tried that, and then yeah, I eventually got some cream which helped the rash go away. So you always need to check for that, because sometimes you find that they get itchy and irritated, and then they start crying. And trust me, when they cry loud, it's gonna break your heart, and they're not sleeping and all these things, right? So make sure that you always check for that. So I spoken about temperature. I spoke about the breathing. I spoke about your baby's rash, and last but not least, always check your baby's poo. Okay, so normally when a newborn baby starts, the stages that we've went through was her poo at first was black. Okay, it was like black, dark brown. Then after a couple of days, it changed and it became yellowish, greenish, but like light yellowish, light green. You can't get a dark yellow. Can you get a dark yellow? No, a dark yellow is mustard, yes. So it was like lightish yellow, green with a little bit of like almost what looks like seeds. and that was normal. And then obviously when she moved on to solids, her poo became the color of the solids that she ate. So if she ate something orange, it became orange. So always check for your baby's poo. Check if there is any blood in the poo. Yeah, and check if it's hard. I know when they start solids and it becomes hard, it means that she's constipated. And if your baby goes a long time, as in like a week or 7 days without pooing, it means that there's something wrong there. Consult your doctor and ask them what you should do. Okay, so those are the 4 things that you need to check for as a mom. I'd rather become a crazy mom that is paranoid about anything than to just let your newborn suffer and, you know, and be uncomfortable. So check for those things. They are very, very, very important. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that this video was insightful. Don't forget to like it and share it with your friends, guys. Let's subscribe. See you in the next video. Toodles, gotta go.